It's Week 16 of the NFL. And the spotlight is on Roman Wilson. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Golden Eagles and the Eagles on Sunday night.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in. Chill in the air. Folks are bundled in the seats and on the field. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. A bit warmer up here in the booth. These cold weather games, Greg, always interesting to watch how it impacts the players down on the field.
Absolutely, and these nights are kind of tricky, Mike, right? It's how much do you want to spend preparing for it, thinking about it, and really letting it almost become like a mental factor leading into the game? But you also have to be prepared. What are you going to wear? How are you going to keep yourself not only warm, but then be able to go out there and perform and be functional, and you're not running around with a parka on. So it is a very delicate balance between being comfortable and being functional, and the teams that handle those conditions, especially in pregame, tend to have the advantage once the game's kicked off.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the NFL, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field just stands out that much against his peers. But that's exactly what we saw out of this quarterback a week ago. I mean, throwing for all those touchdowns, that's one thing. But the fact that he was able to protect the ball in the process is what really was impressive to me. I mean, it's not like he was just out there in the backyard chucking the ball all over the place. I mean, he was methodical, cerebral, lethal with his approach. Truthfully, I have no idea how you follow up a performance like that, but I'm certainly excited to see what he has in store.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. To the goal line and in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Golden Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
That's taken in by Shakir. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44 and a first down. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Finding room to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jalen Warren, touchdown Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The linebacker Cody Barton in on the tackle. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
Come on. Hit.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Ready?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense over once more. He's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Hurts working in the pistol. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Golden Eagles offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
19 tight, 19 tight. Street, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Here's Daniels. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take this up past the 40. A pickup of 5. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
On the set. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Okay, break.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
There you go.
Throwing now, Daniels. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be taken down.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard.
Great, set.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Golden Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Daniels now on first down. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm...
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on
Delayed
time.
game, offense.
Aubrey now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Hurts. Off he goes. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. In motion, Shakir. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Hurts. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Hurts will work here from the pistol. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Defense.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hold it ready.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Whoa. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
A throw on the run is complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Golden Eagles up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards for the touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down. Past the... The defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Golden Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. In motion comes Andrews. He'll try and run it here with Warren. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on third and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's taken in left side by Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw, Hurts. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's hit after the...